Hi, in this video I'll show you how you can summarize external routes. If you come from a Cisco's background, then you would be familiar with the summary command, which you configure on ASBR, and you can summarize all the external routes. But there is no equivalent of summary command in Junos. What you have to do is you have to create manually a static route pointing to discard and redistribute that route into OSPF instead of redistributing specific routes into OSPF. That way you can only summarize it. Otherwise, summarization of external routes is not possible. Only you can summarize NSSA routes when they are translated on the ABR. And on the ABR you can configure a summary for the area, and that will summarize all the external routes. But for type 5 routes, there is no command in Junos that can exactly summarize them. The workaround is to create a static summary route and then redistribute that summary route into OSPF and do it that way. It will make more sense once we do it. So I have BGP running between ISP1 and VMX5. I will first create a summary route and then I will redistribute that route into OSPF on VMX5. And then I will redistribute all other routes that I don't want to summarize directly from BGP into OSPF. So let's get going and it will start making more sense. I'm on VMX5. First I will check what I have learned from BGP. Show route protocol BGP. I have all these routes that I have learned from BGP. What I want to do is I want to create a summary route for all these 4/29s, and I want to advertise these specific /27s, /25 and /24 as it is. To do that, first I will have to create a summary route that covers all these 4 prefixes. So let's do this again. We did it the similar kind of thing when we summarized internal routes, but I want to redo it again. So let's write these prefixes in binary, because first 3 octets are the same, so I will not bother about them. I'll just write the 4th octet. So that's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. To write 64, I need 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 64. To write 64, I need to write this. And to write 72, which is 64 plus 8, I just need to add 1, 2, 4, 8 plus 64, that is 72. I need to write 80, so that is going to be 0, 1, 0, 1. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 64 plus 16 is 80, and then I have to write 88. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 64 plus 16, 80 plus 8, 88. So these are my all 4 prefixes. As you would have noticed, I have first 3 bits that are same in all these 4 routes, and rest of them are changing. So I'll just borrow 3 bits from 3rd octet, and it's going to be 8, 16, 24, and then 3 bits from the 4th octet, and that is going to be 27. So it's going to be a /27. And the prefix will be 10.10.11.64. That is this first one. So that is going to be my route. And to add that route, I need this command set routing options static route discard. Instead of telling the next hop, I'm just saying discard any traffic that is going to 10.10.11.64/27. So we are discarding the traffic that is going to .64/27. But because we have specific routes that cover this /27, there wouldn't be any issue. So let's do a copy paste here, show configuration, and commit. So now what I have to do is I have to add a policy that will match this prefix and export that policy into OSPF. So at policy options, policy statement, BGP to OSPF, I'm naming it term 10 from route filter 10.10.11.64/27 exec, then accept, and I will add that policy to OSPF. OSPF export BGP to OSPF. Show compare. I have this policy, I have created this policy, and I am adding that policy to OSPF. Commit. Show OSPF database. I got that extra prefix now as a type 5 external prefix, and it is sent to everyone. It has a AS scope. So as soon as this is created, all my routers should have it. Say, just go to this one, database, it has got it. And if I do LSA ID 10.10.11.64 detail, you can see I have 10.10.11.64 with a /27 mask. So that is the summary route that I have now. Show route protocol BGP. So I have covered these /29s, and now I want to redistribute the rest of the prefixes. So I'll just add them to my policy. Policy options, policy statement, BGP to OSPF, term 20 from protocol BGP, from route filter, and I will just add these prefixes that I want to send from BGP to OSPF. And I want exact matches for them. Exact, and then accept. Show compare. So I have added these additional prefixes that are not covered in my summary statement. So if I do a commit, I should be able to see all these extra prefixes in my OSPF database. So I got all these prefixes. Run show route protocol OSPF, protocol BGP, and I have got this 10.10.11.0/27, and I have a summary route 10.10.11.64 that is covering 64, 72, 80, and 88. Then I got .96, .128, 100.100.100.0/24. So I have all my BGP into my OSPF process. And now I can do a quick test, and then we can be sure that all these summarization is working. Say I want to ping this, and I will ping it from further away, VMX2, and I can ping it, no problem whatsoever. And how I know about this route? Protocol OSPF, and actually let's do this show route. and I know this from the summary address that I redistributed. It's a redistributed route because it has a preference of 150. That is the by default OSPF preference for redistributed routes. It has a metric of 0 because we didn't set anything specifically, and it's a type 2. If I do details, I would be able to see more details about it. So that's it. That's how you can redistribute external routes in OSPF on Junos routers. It's a little bit tricky if you come from Cisco's background. Doing a summary command is much quicker and easier, but if you understand what you are doing, then it's not as difficult. All you have to do is just create a summary route for the prefixes that you want to summarize and redistribute that summary route into OSPF instead of redistributing the specific routes from the other protocol that you are trying to redistribute. So that's it for this video. I'll talk to you in the next video.